What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chaotic the King, man, coming at you with vlog number 3 of my endeavors of being a new owner operator, especially in this crazy time, right? So I am here in Jacksonville, Florida, getting unloaded, and unlike the last video that took forever and a day to get unloaded, this place is kind of fast. I've probably been here, man, for about 20 minutes, and I mean, they're already unloading me, so hopefully they'll be done in less than an hour, and then I can head on back to Georgia. But other than that, I just want to let you guys know what's been going on with me. Today is a holiday. The holiday is, for me, it's 90 days since my authority has been active. People told me, hey man, I don't know if you can make it for 90 days. It's pretty hard out there. And I'm here to let them know I did it. I'm still going, I'm still kicking, right? So with that being said, with my 90 days, what now? Why is 90 days so important? And what am I gonna do from here on out? So basically, when I very first started this, I signed up on a DAT load board, right? And when I signed up on the DAT load board and I was calling brokers for loads, a lot of them brokers were telling me you gotta be at least 90 days. You gotta have your own authority for 90 days. MC's gotta be active for at least 90 days. 90 days, 90 days, 90 days. And within the first couple of days of using that, the load board, it wasn't working out for me. So I just basically been counting the days of when I can go ahead and jump back on that load board. And so yesterday I signed back up on the load board, and I'm going to start looking for some loads on the load board, because I believe that is where the money is, and you get to see everybody's load instead of just seeing the certain people who you signed up with. And also, if you guys want me to make a video on the best load boards to use when you're beginning, I can do that as well, because I think I got about maybe 6 individual companies with load boards that, yeah, when you're new you can sign up, but when you're on that DAT load board, man, it's like a whole new world, because now you're not just dealing with those certain companies, and their loads. Now you can see those certain companies and everyone else's load. So basically, that's the move now. That, and also I was looking at some local work as well. Looks like they are hiring for owner operators to do container work. So I was looking at that as well, but they say that I have to run under their authority. But I'm not going to run under their authority. I'm still going to keep my authority active. That's if I decide to go that route. And also, there's somebody else that's hiring for owner operator, where you pull for Publix. So my idea with that one is, because of the way I pull a load, which is I go grab a load, and then since it's not ready till the next day, I pretty much sit on it. But with the guy that's hiring for the Publix run, it's basically a power only. So with him, I can go get a load off the load board, bring it to my yard, sit my trailer there, go do his run, pull a load or two for the Publix, do a Publix run, and the next day then I can run my load, and that will keep me pretty busy for at least Monday through Friday, maybe Saturday. So that's probably going to be the plan. Now it's just got to figure out the ways to just make that money, right? Because at the end of the day, that is really that's all it's about. And also, I got this buddy, right, that I used to work with. We worked together for about 1.5 years. Matter of fact, from the first video when I was telling you guys how I end up in this situation, or maybe I didn't. I did. It was a guy that I was driving for about a year and a half, something like that. Well, the guy who I'm speaking of, he did the same thing. He drove for about a year and 7-8 months, maybe, something like that. Not too much longer after me, because we basically started at the same time. But he left first, and then I followed suit. So, he left first, and then I followed suit a while later. You thought I was gonna come with him, but turns out I didn't. I stuck around, but I stuck around for a good reason. But he presented me with a option, not an option, or it's an option for me, but an opportunity to open a brokerage. Now, that to me is like putting how does that saying go? The wagon before the horse? Is that how it is? Because if you put the horse before the wagon, you'll be good to go. But, starting a brokerage, that is something that I want to do, and that is in my future plans. Basically, I want to, get the business down pat with this one truck, and then add another truck, and then eventually add another truck. Also, I want to do, sign some people under my authority so that they can run under my numbers, and just go for that, bring in some other owner operators and give them opportunities as well, and not try to beat them over the head with how much they gotta give me as far as the percentage goes of their runs. But I got it all planned out, and I actually didn't have it all planned out till I had a conversation with my guy. He first wanted to, and I think he still does, but he wants to start a brokerage, okay? Which I don't have a problem with it, but I do have a problem with it, right? Because when it comes to brokerage, you gotta find shippers that are willing to work for you. His first mistake to me is that he wanted to hire, he wants 4 owners in the brokerage, okay? So you got one person who owns a trucking company, but he's got about 3-4 trucks, right? But he also has another business. Then, you got my guy, you got me, and then there's another guy who I never met before. And me, the guy I never met before, and my guy, my buddy, we're all truck drivers, right? Who's got time to go out here and find business for the brokerage? I don't, not at this point in time, because of what I'm trying to do. He doesn't either, because he's full-time driving, and I don't know, it's just, his plans were just all over the place. I went and I met with this guy, and I thought it was probably going to be for, I don't know, about 30 minutes, 45 tops. Man, me and this guy was talking about this deal for about like 3 or 4 hours, man. It was ridiculous. Matter of fact, when he called me and wanted to meet up with me, I was just coming back from doing a load. So I had just dropped my truck off, and I was headed home. I was sticking my hand in the mailbox, and my phone rang, and he wanted to meet up with me. So we met up, but talking to him, it just made me put in perspective what I want to do and how I want to do it. You know what I mean? I want to run this truck, get another truck. I want to get other owner operators under my team, or under my belt on my team. I want to do dispatching. From dispatching, then we can work on the brokerage. But the brokerage is most likely going to be me. I don't want to deal with everybody's hand in the cookie jar, and he agrees, I agree, but this guy, he doesn't agree, or the guy who I don't know, I may not like him, or I may like him, but he may not like me. We don't get along, and that's just crazy. To have a brokerage, that can be, it's probably better to be a one-man operation. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below if having a partner or partners in a brokerage is a good thing. I know it's a lot of hard work, and I am willing to put the work in for it, but I gotta not be driving for me to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So basically, that's really what's been going on. I've been doing loads, and let's see. The last load I did not make a video because I did receive a call from my wife while I was, on the road or whatnot, that my dog died. So, he was my best friend, my best bud. He was 12 and a half years old, little Shih Tzu named Kaishi, and it's very hard, man. And I love him and I miss him. And I don't know, I'm in limbo, but I'm doing a whole lot better. It was very hurtful, but I guess things happen, you know what I mean? But luckily, my wife was there, happened at home. He actually passed away in her arms. So, that kind of like hit her extra hard. But, we buried him in the backyard. We made him a nice burial place. It's just really nice in the backyard. Something that we'll be able to see forever. As long as we're alive, we'll know that he's there, and that he was buried in a good place and he's still home, because I didn't want to take him away, wanted to leave him at home with us. But I digress, because you guys don't want to hear about my passed away friend, my buddy, my pal. You want to know about the business and what's going on with it. Everything's looking good. I think that it can be better. That's why I'm looking at other opportunities to make more money. I may just go that route with the guy that wants to do the Publix runs. I could just get an understanding with him that I'm only going to be working 2 or 3 days a week. I'll pull a load or 2, and man, just go from there. I really think that that's going to really step my game up as far as income goes. Also with the load board, I'm really ready to dive in on that and see how that's going to happen and work out. With a lot of the other load boards that I was working with, you got to book the load through the app. You know what I mean? You don't talk to anybody and try to negotiate any type of prices. The price that they have is the price that you have to run for. But when you're running off the load board, you can call every broker and you can always negotiate prices with that broker, right? So that's the plan. So that's why I see it being a bigger, better opportunity for my 90-day grind. And these 90 days, yeah, it's been pretty hard. Rates are still crappy. Gas or fuel is going up. It don't go down. It goes up. It goes down a little bit. Then it goes right back up higher than it was before. But that's what it is, man. You got to learn to maintain. You got to learn to balance out your time and your money just to make sure that everything is everything, right? You don't want it to be too overwhelming, and you don't want to be in a situation where you just, you're going to quit. Because who's a quitter? I'm not a quitter. You know what I mean? If any of you guys are quitters, I don't know. Don't watch the video if you're a quitter. But if you're not a quitter and you're a go-getter, put down in the comments that you're a go-getter. And we'll just do this for the go-getters. And also, as you can tell, this video is pretty quiet because the APU is off, because it's nice and cool outside, even though the sun is shining. And in Florida, yeah, it gets pretty hot. So anyways, I'm doing this run today. I will be able to make it back home today, and then tomorrow I gotta go to Rome, Georgia, and pick up a load, and then I'm headed back down to Florida again Saturday. I think I'm going Tampa. I think I'm going to Tampa Saturday. So, and then from there, I haven't booked any other loads because I'm going to try to work the load board and see what I can do. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. That's what's going on with me. I'm just glad to have reached my 90-day mark. I can't wait for it to be a year, 5 years, 10 years. that my authority is active and everything's just going good and the business is flourishing. That's it. But if you guys got any questions about anything, the process, if you want me to make a video, like on the process of getting your own authority, because I got my own authority with zero help. I had no assistance. And when I tell you, I do understand why people pay people to do it. I trust me, I get it. But I mean, if you put your mind to it, you put your heart into it, you can do it yourself. Save yourself some money and learn at the same time. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys, and for you to, if you're thinking about this endeavor, of what it's like before you jump out there. Because I'm just going to give it to you raw. I'm going to give it to you uncut. And I'm going to just keep it 100. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep it 1,000. If it's a good day, if it's a good week, I'll let you know. If it's a crappy, messed up week, I'll definitely let you know. Every day is not going to be good. Every day is not going to be bad. But at the end of the day, a day is a day, right? And you want the good to outweigh the bad. At least that's how I see it. But other than that, you guys comment down below with some thumbs up if you like the video. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe to the channel. Okay? And if you got any questions, let me know. Put them down in the comments and I'll address in the comments, or I'll make a video about it. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you checking my video out. I will holler back at you. Thank you for checking out the Day in the Life vlog number 3 of new endeavors of an owner operator. Peace.